Hey everybody, it is Friday night. It's 8 o'clock. It is the Fat Thor podcast. I'm Andy Gunnin. And Rick, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know if you could hear me because I just said, I'm welcome to the Fat Thor podcast. I'm Andy Gunnin, and I was waiting for you to chime in.
I'm Rick Wayne.
There we go. Now we're back on track. It's Friday. It's Black Friday. Our typical night is Thursday at 8 or 6:30, but now we've decided to go to 8. But Thursday was Thanksgiving, so we decided to kick in and do a Black Friday show. But before we get started, we want to just take care of a little bit of business here real quick before we get started. Housekeeping, got to keep the bills paid. By the way, if you are in the Atlanta metro area and need a roof, give our friends over at Venture Roofing a call at 678 656 7482. They are honoring, if you're watching this live on YouTube or Facebook, you can see we got some coupons. They say 2019, but Jason over at Venture Roofing said all the way through December, if you call off of Fat Thor Podcast or Power 108.9 and mention Fat Thor Podcast or Power 108.9, these coupons are still valid all the way through December. So if you want to up to $1,000 off, give them a call, get a contract with them, and you can get anywhere from $250 to $1,000 off. Also, 0% financing for 18 months. Give them a call at 678-656-7482. Tell them Andy and Rick from Fat Thor Podcast and Power 108.9 sent you, or go to ventureroofingllc.com and they will take care of you. Okay,
Can't beat
we're
$1,000 off.
Yep.
Please, by all means, call them. Venture Roofing right now.
Yeah, even if you've got a quote from 2 or 3 other people, get one from them and see where the up to $1,000 put you. Put some money in your pocket for Christmas, and even if you don't get it done this month, maybe in January, but at least get it contracted and get it under wraps with them. But hey, again, it's Black Friday, and it is totally different. Black Friday sales, Black Friday, Thanksgiving was different, I'm sure, for everybody. Was yours any different, Rick, than normal? I saw you with a bunch of folks, or is it
I had
about
a
the same?
great Thanksgiving. I spent my Thanksgiving with my girlfriend and my ex-girlfriend.
What?
A very blended Thanksgiving. It was me and my stepson, my ex-girlfriend.
So hold
My
on. Your
boyfriend.
ex-girlfriend and the new girlfriend you spent Thanksgiving with. We need to venture down this path. One, how did this happen? And obviously it went well. Everybody seems to be good.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we've been together. We were together for 15 years. We've been split up for about 2.5 years. We're still very good friends. She's my best friend. We spent Thanksgiving with her and her boyfriend, me and my girlfriend, my stepson, his girlfriend, my granddaughter, and my girlfriend's kids, and it was great. It was very blended.
Right.
That's what we said we're going to call our next show. There's a kind of an inside joke between that. If you saw that on Facebook, it said "blended" coming on Netflix. I will kind of explain that really quick. Back when they rebooted the Roseanne show for Thanksgiving, me and my then girlfriend Joy made a picture with all our kids and me and her thing, and we made it say Joy instead of Roseanne on ABC. And then the following year, we had split up, so they had let Roseanne go, and it was called the Connors. So her kids came out to my house that weekend, and we're a very blended family. So we made a mock thing after the Joy show for the Waynes, after my last name, as the Connors. And so this year we decided to take it to Netflix, and we're doing our own thing. We're going uncensored, and we made a new show called Blended. And because our families are very blended, and my girlfriend is friends with my ex-girlfriend, and vice versa, I'm friends with my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, and we're like Demi Moore and Bruce Willis of of a bunch of nobodies. But it was a fantastic fantastic. Thanksgiving, I'm very blessed. Everybody got along. Everybody is very friendly with everybody. It's all good. I wish more couples could be like that with each other because my ex girlfriend of 15 years is one of my best friends. I love her to death. My girlfriend loves her to death. She loves her. I love her boyfriend. Everything is all good. We had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody else can kind of make that happen for them.
Yeah, that's definitely kudos to you and everybody. That's can't say that flies very well with most folks. So I mean, as long as it works, man. If it works, and everybody's cool. Hey, man, that's great, dude. That's awesome. Yeah.
Super unconventional, but it works.
Hey, as long as it works, that's all that matters. As long as it works, that's all that matters. But yeah, the only difference is mine's well, I got remarried 2 years ago, and this is the second one. So now my Thanksgivings are changing just because I've got a wife, in the picture, but it's still kind of the same. I don't do a lot for Thanksgiving, although my parents did come up from Florida. They drove up from Naples and spent from Sunday through yesterday. Actually, they went back today, and that was it. It was just us and them, and my son came up. One of my sons dropped by. My other son was tied up working on his truck or something, anyways. But yeah, that was it. I don't do a big thing for Thanksgiving, anyways. It's kind of a precursor, but I mean, it's not. I mean, but it was great. It was good. Last year we went up to my wife's aunts and uncles, and that's about the only thing we didn't do is go up and see them and be with everybody. So I mean, wasn't anything majorly different than the past couple of years. So other than what everybody was saying on the news, that turkeys, 22-pound turkeys, and anything over 15 pounds, the stores are flooded with turkeys that are 20 plus pounds because everybody's cooking, but nobody's cooking the big turkeys. They're just cooking the smaller ones. So that was about it.
I will say nothing. My stepson Alex and his girlfriend Caitlin are vegetarian, as am I. So this was my very first vegetarian Thanksgiving ever. I had tofurkey for
How was that?
Thanksgiving. It was delicious. I know you're shaking your head, and that's okay. But it was great, and but we did have turkey. We did have tofurkey. And it was a lot of sides, so a lot of vegetarian sides. But it was my very first, vegetarian Thanksgiving, which was great, and I got to spend it with my oldest stepson, Alex, who is vegetarian, which was fantastic, man. It was great. It was a great Thanksgiving. I mean, last year was really cool. Last year, I went to Thanksgiving with a friend of mine who's a chef who invited select groups of comics to bring their mother or father with them for Thanksgiving to this event. And I brought my mom, and it was me and Justin and his girlfriend, Keith Vance, his mom, Dora Monica, and like a bunch of comedians and their parents for a Thanksgiving, and that was pretty interesting and fun. My mom got to kind of come into my world, which was very interesting for Thanksgiving. She had a great,
nice,
loved it, and so this year we celebrated with a family. So I'm very thankful. I'll say that it was great, fantastic.
Good. That's great. Yeah, I'm glad my parents came up. It was good. It was good. I think everybody had a good, uneventful Thanksgiving. Although Black Friday is what everybody looks forward to, the shopping, which I don't look forward to shopping. Number one, I hate shopping. Number two, anything that involves hundreds of people. And
I don't even want to go to the grocery store.
What's that? Ricky, there. What'd you say?
I don't even want to go to the grocery store. So
yeah, well, the grocery store. I like going to the grocery store because I like cooking. But that's the only shopping I like. What's that?
Yeah, well, that's not me. I don't even like going to buy my own weekly groceries. So.
Yeah, no, I don't mind grocery shopping, but that's about as far. Anything else, I'll do online, but I don't like the whole thing. But I do like watching the videos, the crazy videos after Thanksgiving. Everybody's like that. Here, I'm going to show you this one real quick. if you're listening to the podcast on YouTube or anything, not on YouTube, but Spotify or anything else, sorry, you won't be able to see this video. But this is what I love right here, this kind of stuff. Hold on, let's see if we can cue it up here. Look at this, Walmart. Now look, there's a poor employee in the middle of these people.
Is this 2020? Oh my God.
No, this was last year, dude. I think this was no, this wasn't 2020. This was last year. They unveiled something. I can't remember what it was. It was some big thing. But, you know, when I watch these stupid things like this, it's like, why didn't they do a lottery or like get in line, whoever was first here? And, you know, let's say they have 200 of whatever the electronics is. They give out 200 tickets or 50 tickets. And as long as you get a ticket, then you can, then you get one. And there's none of this fighting crap, buddy. But look at this. Look at this bull crap. People lined up 200, like 150 deep, ready to barge in this store. This is most ridiculous stuff. This is why I don't go shopping right here. This stupid crap right here. Look at this. They are literally busting down the doors. Busting down the doors at some mall. What store is this? I think it's is it a Target? Yeah, it's like it's a Target. Look at this. I mean, they are literally beating down the door. I mean, it's stupid. It is absolutely stupid. I mean, there is nothing worth 20 or 30% off that it will get me to go deal with that crap right there. I think it's funny though, at the end of the day. I mean, and everybody wants to say, oh, this, all that. I mean, but a friend of mine said that on Facebook, she went to the stores Black Friday shopping. She loves Black Friday shopping, and there was literally nobody there in the stores. But my wife got mad because last night she started buying stuff online at Target, and she bought, I think, 2 Apple Watches. Did you buy 2 Apple Watches last night? Yeah, she bought 2 Apple Watches. They were on sale. They were, I forget how much off. They were a bargain. They were a deal. So she buys them. She pays for them. They confirm it. She gets up this morning. She looks at her phone, I think about 8:30 or something, and it says, denied. They canceled her order and said they're out now all of a sudden. You want to talk about mad? She was mad.
I'll tell you what you can do. If you're upset about your Apple Watch not coming, buy a Fat Thor podcast Merry Christmas 2020 hoodie or T-shirt.
That's right.
We will make sure you get that for the Christmas season.
That's right. This logo right here with Merry Christmas 2020 is on there.
Line at Thor.
That's right. That is right. That is true. We do need some shirt sales. So go to storefrontier.com/Andy's Room.
Hey, there's a Black Friday deal for you. Ask Andy. I don't know. I'm not in charge of this, but
we can't afford to do a black. We make very little money on the shirts. We make very little money. We don't have enough money to give away. What little bit of money we do make on each shirt we got to keep it because we don't make a lot because we're not making them ourselves. We're kind of two-stepping it, having another company do it, so they get a little bit more of a cut.
You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to fight nobody. You can still show your support for Fat Thor.
Now we did add. That's right.
Let me tell you something, folks. I was going to say for 2020, you can't. This is the way to go. It's Fat Thor. Vote for us. Buy us for Black Friday. You're the ones that are going to get you through 2020. No problems. You go to Walmart, Target, you're going to have some problems.
Right, exactly. No, you're right. And by the way, we added koozies. We have koozies on hoodies and T-shirts now on the page. Koozies are $5 on there as well. But I think we're going to bring koozies in-house and start doing them in-house so we can sell those to help cover the cost. But there's koozies on the website, storefrontier.com/Andy's Room. And you can get your hoodie, T-shirt, or long sleeve shirt. The Merry Christmas one is available in a long sleeve shirt as well as the lockdown challenge. It's this logo right here with Merry Christmas 2020. So we can all remember this year and when the Fat Thor podcast kicked off and go from there. But so have you started decorating yet, Rick? Have you started decorating? Huh?
And hell, I still got shit up. I still got Halloween shit up.
Still got Halloween stuff. Well, our tree's up. My dad helped pull in the tree from the garage since my arm's still messed up. But the tree's up and the lights are on. The wife was going to decorate it today, but we have yet to put decorations because we were busy trying to figure out shopping and everything since we are doing it from the phone this year and everything. But
I think my daughter will by this week. I think.
Oh, your daughter's gonna come by this week?
Will have the Christmas tree put before she. It's how she normally rolls.
Oh, she's the one that does it.
Still lives with me, so I guarantee you, I will come home. But we can't keep presents under the tree this year because of our dogs. Our dogs want to open up everything and see what's inside anything. It doesn't matter. They want to see. So between Lucy, Zero, and Shecky, we're going to have to keep our Christmas presents in the basement until Christmas morning.
so you have to okay. So you put the tree up and decorate, but you can't put presents on it because Shecky will open them.
I don't know how the Christmas tree is going to fare, but I know the presents. We've already started thinking about that, so we may lose some ornaments and lights. I don't know. That's a new thing.
That's a new thing. Oh God, bless. Luckily, Chewy doesn't mess with the presents or the lights or anything. But it is time to kick off Christmas, and
we don't know yet. We don't know this yet, but we fear that that's going to be our problem. So we're already trying to be in
prepared.
Very on what we should even, because I have a feeling there will be like presents already unwrapped with our dogs.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, let's do this in honor of Christmas real quick. Let's do this because most folks love this. I do. I love it as well. You can't go wrong with good old Christmas Vacation, can you? The meltdown. I love it every year. I've already watched it, half of it once, and I've already watched I've already watched Gremlins, and I've already watched what else did I watch? Die Hard. I made the wife watch Die Hard last night to kick off the
Have you seen Die Hard commercial?
Kick off the Merry Christmas, not the Halloween. Merry Christmas. Die Hard no, Die Hard commercial. What Die Hard commercial? I haven't seen a Die Hard commercial. No, I haven't heard. I haven't seen a new Die Hard.
On YouTube.
Oh, it is? I haven't seen it. Hold on, let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
Die Hard commercial with Bruce. Oh, it's the battery commercial?
Yes, it's great. It's 2 minutes long.
Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Here it is. I did see this. I forgot I did see this. I did see this. I haven't seen the full 2-minute version of it.
Argyle.
Yeah, dude, he's looking rough. They did a Die Hard behind the scenes thing on Netflix. He's looking rough these days. No offense to him, but I mean, out of everybody, he didn't age. He's rough. I don't know what he's been doing. Almost didn't recognize him.
Who, Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis looking great. This is hilarious. They even got the dude, the guy, the.
Oh.
That's funny, dude. I've not seen. I saw a 30-second one of the Die Hard where he busts in, and I didn't realize there was a full 2-minute version of it. But that was good. That was really good. Kudos to them to finally, after how many? 1988, 90. What's that? 32 years to finally spin it into a commercial.
Hey,
but I do. Yeah, whatever it takes. Did you watch that behind the scenes on Die Hard? How they made it and everything? It's on Netflix. There's a series and they do like Die Hard and they do a couple other movies, but the Die Hard one behind the scenes thing was really, really interesting. It's all the cast, they interview them and talk about the movie and how it was made and all the different things they went through. Like the helicopter scene where they're flying through the buildings. They literally had a permit for 1 day and 2 hours to film that. And they said by the time they got the helicopters fired up and strategized, they had literally 10 minutes to shoot it in one take. One take, the helicopter scene, the helicopters going through the buildings.
Yeah, and that was Alan Rickman's film.
Right.
That was Alan Rickman's first film.
Yep, it was Alan Rickman's first film. You're correct. And they talked about all the issues and the behind the scenes. And the building, the Nakatomi Plaza, is actually, what was it? Wasn't Fox? It was Warner Brothers. I want to say it's their building or something. It was under construction. I think it was Warner Brothers. Across the street. Was it Warner? What building?
It's across the street, Fox Studios. I drove.
That's right, Fox Studios.
The Nakatomi Tower. It's
right.
Not the Nakatomi.
No, it's not Nakatomi.
Yeah, it's just a building across the street. But I've been there. No, but I have been there. When I was out in California, I went out there, and it's just a building across the street that they got to use for the movie. But yep, I've seen the building.
I have not seen the building in person, but yeah, they had the what's his name, Carl Winslow is like I like to call him, the cop. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. They interviewed him, and he was like, man, that movie jump started my career. If it wasn't for that movie, he goes, I was struggling as an actor until I was in that movie, and then he went, took off. So love that movie, and it is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says; they can kiss it. Gremlins is It is a Christmas movie.
You're 100% right. That's my favorite Christmas movie.
It is. And my wife said, it's not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. It's during a Christmas party on Christmas Eve.
Yes, Elizabeth.
It is.
On the Fat Thor podcast, it's a Christmas movie.
That's right. So is Gremlins, and so is Die Hard. And apparently, I was told today that I freaked Riley out 2 years ago when we spent our first Christmas together. I made her watch Gremlins, and apparently it freaked her out. So I'm like, well, I was 8 years old when it came out in the summer of '83, and I got freaked out and couldn't swim in a pool at night because it freaked me out.
Well, here's the issue with Gremlins, though. When if it's midnight, what time zone are we talking about?
Time zone? Oh yeah.
Well, the Gremlins,
where were they? They were east. They were East Coast.
After midnight, where? Atlanta,
yeah.
LA. What's going on?
That is true.
Yeah, see, I had problems with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was 8 when that came out, so I mean, I still like it. I think they should, if they're going to redo another movie, I could take another Gremlins if they do a. I'd like to see it now with all the CGI that we have now and all that. I think it'd be I think it'd be 100 times better than what it was then. That's just my opinion. Depends on the writing. Your thoughts? I've got the air conditioning. We just turned the air conditioning on here. The air conditioning is on. You there? You there?
I don't know, man. If they rebooted Gremlins.
No, there was a 2, but they haven't. I said I would probably watch it. Yeah, if Spielberg was involved, and
Spielberg was involved, yes.
Yeah, Spielberg's involved. I mean, I would like to see what they could do today versus what they. I mean, they did a good job in '83. Still to this day, it holds up in my opinion. But I'd like to see what they could do with it today, with the stuff, with the technology and the CGI and all the stuff that we have now versus then. I'd like to see if they could do, if it'd be better or not. I'm mixed on it, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. So, you there? You there?
Yeah, I'd watch it for sure. Yeah.
We had a bunch of noise. Your phone froze and you had a bunch of noise. I didn't know if you knocked over your camera. Looked like you had knocked over your camera, but wasn't sure of that. But yeah, I mean, I think I would. I don't want them to try to redo any more Die Hard. I think Die Hard just needs to stay where it's at. Be done with it. Just let it rest. Let it be. I heard there was a rumor they were going to try to redo it, but the first one, but I don't know if that was true or not. That may have been some fake news bullcrap I ran across, but I would definitely protest against that. I don't see them being able to do anything better with that. What Christmas movie would you like to see remade if there was one that you think they could do or redo better? What do you think that would be?
They redid and I like the reboot of the Grinch that was all animated. I always thought the Jim Carrey one was okay. I just felt like it was just that it was okay. Grinch was already redone. Probably Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
I think you could probably do something with. I wouldn't redo it with Bill Murray. I think I would probably do it with maybe James Franco and Seth Rogen or Danny McBride or somebody like that that you could pull off Scrooge again. That's a good movie, and it's a timeless tale. It's just about Ichabod Crane. I think you could redo that story, but yeah, I think that would be it. Scrooge, but I would say Danny McBride or somebody like that. A Franco or again or something like that.
I'm not sure about Franco. I mean, they Seth Rogen did his Night Before a few years ago.
Could be in it.
Right. I like that movie. I thought that movie was pretty funny. It's out there a little bit, but I wouldn't mind seeing them redo Scrooge, even if it was Bill Murray. I think Bill could definitely pull that off again, if not better. I don't know. I liked Scrooge. I really did, because that came out in '89, if I remember correctly. Because it was '89, and I started watching that the other night, and it was a good movie. But I'd like to see him. That's a good pull. That is a good pull. What was your thoughts on the Night Before movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your take on it?
Wait, which one?
The Night Before with Seth Rogen.
Which one?
The Night Before with Seth Rogen. You remember that movie? Here, I'll put it up here.
I never saw that.
You never saw this? Hold on.
I don't think so.
You don't remember this movie? You never saw this one?
Nope. Never saw it.
Never saw it.
Never heard of it.
Well, I would say definitely watch it. I went and saw it in the theaters. Actually, my buddy Jody Cutat, who was on the radio show last year before COVID hit, he was standing for Ant-Man and all that. He actually is in this movie. He is in this movie. He plays as one of the kid elves, because he's obviously 4 foot tall, but he's but he is 4 foot tall, and he plays one of the kids in this movie, and he's actually on screen. I don't think they showed in the preview. I think it's in the movie, but this was a pretty funny movie. I would suggest watching it. It's not a kids movie by any means or stretch of the imagination, but it definitely is. It's a funny movie, adult one. So, did we just add you again? What just happened? You there?
Just dropped.
You there, buddy?
What happened? Yep.
You just dropped off. Oh, okay. Because you were. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Was this Atlanta?
Some of it was, not all of it, but some of it was 5 years ago. But yes, some of it was. I don't know how much of it was, but some. Now, Office Party, a lot of it was filmed here. But yeah, some of this was.
I have some friends of mine that was in that movie. It was actually filmed about 6 miles from my house over in Paulding. There's a big studio over in Paulding County that was filmed. There was like I actually was doing the Laughing Skull when T.J. Miller was in that movie, and he showed up at the Laughing Skull a few times. When I was down there, Jennifer Aniston was spotted at a few barbecue spots.
Yeah, that was Office Party. That wasn't this. That was Office Party. Office Party was a really good. Yeah, that was Office Party. Yeah, I think that one. I like that one. That one's pretty fun, especially this.
Our buddy Ricky Muse was in that we interviewed not too long ago. He was a guard in the movie.
Right. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in that movie. Is this one right here?
Okay.
Oh, that movie's hilarious. Oh, that movie is. I think I've watched that movie like 20 times so far. That movie's so funny. Oh, sorry I didn't cut the sound on that. Stop. Hold on. All right. So, anyways, yeah, that they did a good job on that movie. A real good job. But anyways, so man, my volume just got way too loud. Hold on. All right, but yeah, no, it's probably that's creeping up there to one of my favorite Christmas movies. I like all these weird off color. What's that?
It's a great film.
Oh, it is. They did a really good job.
Film.
It's been a long time since they've come out with a movie, a Christmas movie that was funny and not trying to be over the top. I think I just burped while I was talking. That coffee's coming up, but I don't think it's been a while since they've had a movie or made a movie that I think could go, year after year after year, that keep my interest, and it's funny. You can watch numerous times, and it's not just like a one and done. Okay, I watched it. I'm not that curious to go back and watch it again. That movie, I could watch it as like Die Hard and everything else over and over and over. So, but to go back to your Grinch statement, yeah, Ron Howard did do a pretty good good job on that movie. And Jim Carrey did, but I agree with you. There was something about it that I don't know. It didn't bother me. It's just one of those things. Jim Carrey did a good job, did a great job in it, but there's something about it that doesn't keep me wanting to go back and watch it again. Something about it just either bothered me or irritated me. And I don't know what it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I like the animated version much better. I just felt like, you took a 30-minute story and turned it into an hour and a half picture. It's not my favorite. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan, but I'll tell you another movie I cannot stand at Christmas is Elf. That's the dumbest movie in the world. I don't know how anybody likes that damn movie.
Elf.
That's a movie.
It has.
I was ashamed that actually directed that piece of shit when he directed stuff like Endgame and Mandalorian. It's like Elf is. I will argue with anybody any day that movie is garbage. I don't give a shit. I hate that movie.
Oh yeah, it's overdone. I mean, Will Ferrell was funny in it. He did, but it's it's one of those things. And that's kind of what they did, and you're right. And that's kind of what they did and tried to play it off of, like it was a Saturday Night Live skit, even though it wasn't. I agree with you on that. I can wholeheartedly agree with you on that. I'm over it. I'm over watching it. It's one of those things. I don't want to ever watch it again.
If you really want to get a perspective of Elf, go to YouTube and go to CinemaSins, Everything Wrong With, and type in Everything Wrong With Elf. And that's the funniest video that you can watch. And not just Elf. There's a lot of movies that they do, CinemaSins. But Elf is the absolute, and I stand by my conviction that Elf is one of the worst Christmas movies in the world. That's the dumbest movie ever. One of the best movies is A Christmas Story. I just don't think they should play it 24 hours on TBS on Christmas Day. Great Christmas Story, but
Elf. Oh, come on, 24 hours of it. You don't like the 24 hours of it? No come on now.
And then I hate when somebody gives somebody that as a Christmas gift. Why? It's like it's on TBS for 24 damn hours. There's no reason for that.
Who's giving out movies anymore as presents? I thought that was over like about 10 years ago.
Grandparents, that's it.
Ah, grandparents. Gotcha.
They're still shopping at.
They're still shopping where?
at Redbox. They'll go rent a movie at Redbox.
I can't believe there's still red boxes out there. There's still red boxes, and people are using them. There's one in our Kroger right here, and people are there's two of them in it, two machines in there. People are still renting movies out of Redbox. Still to this day. I'm like, you can go home and do the same thing, probably same price through Amazon or one of the other streaming things out there.
Or a jailbroke Fire Stick.
Yeah, or get a jailbroke Fire Stick. I mean, I think a friend of mine's had like several of those, and he says he keeps burning them up, or they. I don't know. I've never had one. I've just watched it on theirs. It is what it is. What?
I said I do.
You got one? Do you have one?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So now you've got one that's broken. You watch all because he was showing me he could watch all this crazy stuff like you can't find anywhere, like over in other countries and other stuff.
I just watch movies that come out. To watch movies that come out when they come out on the theater.
Yeah.
Jailbreak.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing that interests me. But nothing's coming out in the movies right now, so that your Fire Stick's not really doing you any good. Hopefully some movies will come out here pretty soon. Hopefully they'll come out. I haven't heard anything else coming out, but I'm hoping they'll go ahead and start releasing some more stuff. I was really interested in seeing that Top Gun movie. Were you? Did you like the preview? Were you interested? I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan anymore, but I was interested in seeing it. I don't know. I guess because I'm just old school nostalgia like that. I mean, they're probably going to do a bad job. I'm going to hate it. I'm probably going to hate it and not like it. And I'm going to be mad that I watched it, but I'm still going to watch it. It's like a slow train wreck. I'm still going to watch it. I mean, that's all I can say. Who doesn't like to watch a slow train wreck? I mean, come on now. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? And that's all we have to do is these slow train wrecks, because I think we're about to have more train wrecks with all this shutting down crap they're doing in every state. So, I mean, people can get mad and say we're still spreading COVID and this and that, but I don't agree with it. So that's just my opinion. Let people be people. Oh,
I could be wrong.
What's that? What'd you say? All I heard was I could be wrong.
That's just our opinion.
Yes, that is our opinion. We could be wrong. We we're going to go. We plan to go down to my parents' house in December after Christmas, down in Naples, Florida, see them the day after Christmas. And I decided to have this great idea to drive when we leave early, go down there for a day or so, see them, and then drive back and take 2 days to come back and take a day and go to Disney World or Universal on the way back. Did you know, and I didn't realize this until we started looking at it, because they're only letting 30 or 35% capacity into the parks, which I was like, hey, that's kind of cool because we can do more. There'll be less people. Although we got to wear a mask. I'm like, okay, screw it. Let's go. And we started looking, and tickets for that time period for the end of this year are 50% increased. I mean, to go to Universal for one day, instead of it being like a normal, I think it's like normally it was like 110 or 120. It's $185, and that's not with a fast pass. And Disney normally is like $104, $105 a day. It's $154 a day right now. So it would cost us $1,000 to stop for one day and go to Universal, 3 of us, and get 3 tickets, fast pass, and stay the night. $1,000 freaking dollars. They're trying to make up all their lost money, or what? I mean, they're trying to make up their money. I get it. You're only letting 35% of capacity, but now you're charging $150 to $185 a day for one person.
Nope.
Look it up. Try to book it. I promise you'll see the same crap we did. I was like, no. We finally were like, nope. Because I think after Liz put in typed everything in, she was like, it's going to cost us almost like $1,200 by the time we're done with this stuff.
No.
I'm like, for one day? For one freaking day.
That is not a place in the world.
We could go on a cruise. Well, originally we can't go on a cruise now, but we're not going to do that. But I mean, it's like, I don't understand it. I mean, I get it. I mean, they're going to max out at 35% capacity. People are going to pay that, but yeah, you can keep it. You can keep it. We're not going. Sorry, not happening. Disney, not happening. Universal, and we were going to go to Universal because we did Star Wars last year, and we got a great deal. My wife cashed in some points from work and all that stuff, so we got a very good hotel room, very reasonable because she cashed in points on property, and the tickets were like $100 a day, but we got a deal on that too. We had some things, so we had a deal across the board, so it didn't cost a ton. And that was part of the Christmas. But now just to stop there, like, hey, let's just stop here for the day. We know it's going to cost $100 a person. Let's just go in there for the day, have some fun, be part of Christmas. No, not happening. So if you're thinking about doing that, strap on $1,000 to $1,200 for the day. Stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous.
No.
Absolutely ridiculous. So we're just going to spend an extra day or two with my mom and dad in Naples and just come on back. So Disney can keep their money. So, but don't forget about our friends though. Can't forget we can't forget our friends. Venture Roofing. Don't forget to get your coupon $250 to $1,000 off. Call them at 678-656-7482. But that's about all I got. You got anything else, Rick? I think we'll shut this sucker down early and kick off our
here and probably take another nap because it's the Thanksgiving weekend. I want to say this real quick. I really miss Pranksgiving at the Strand. This was my first year that I did not get to celebrate my fifth annual Pranksgiving show at the Strand Theater. Andy Gunnin was going to actually be on this show, but I really miss that. Other than that, I'm having a great time.
I was looking forward to that show too. I was really looking forward to being part of that show.
That's all.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw you post
you're
that.
Be on the show.
Yeah, when we get, I understand now. I was looking forward to that, and I was looking forward to a lot of different things I had already planned and booked, and and for Christmas and plans I had.
This would have been my 5th year. This would have been my 5th year for Pranksgiving. It sucks that we're not doing it. I miss, just the whole everything about it. Who was going to be on the show? How we're going to promote it? How big it was going to be? After doing this year after year after year, not having the show of Pranksgiving, a big event for the Strand every year, and we're not doing it. So that kind of sucked. Other than that, Thanksgiving was great. It was good. Getting to hang out with my family and everything.
Well, that's one of those things that got lost in the shuffle with this COVID and everything. Something that was becoming a yearly tradition for the Strand and you guys. 5 years. So I mean that really stinks. But shows are.
It's just not me. It's not just me. It's a lot of other shows. So hopefully next year we'll come back for Thanksgiving 5. And Andy Gunnin will be on it. So
yeah, hopefully we can do it next year. Hopefully we can. I'm trying to start lining up shows starting in January. Hopefully you can get on. Hopefully things will stay open. But by the looks of it, from other states being shut down, of course, we'll be the last ones if they tried to do this again here. But a lot of comedy clubs are being shut down right now and are being closed because of Illinois being one and a few other states. So, I mean, cross fingers, hopefully things will.
Yeah, I had a show. I had a show. It's supposed to be in December in Connecticut. Got moved to January. We don't even know. So we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, all the northern states are shutting down and stuff. So it's, I don't know. Me and the wife got to talk. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I was hoping to shift gears and we'll be back into at least getting into a few shows in January, but I'm afraid that's going to be yanked off the table again. So I got to figure out what the next move or the next step is. So, but we'll be thinking and talking about it through December. But folks, if you don't mind, go check us out on Facebook. Go to Facebook. Go to the Fat Thor podcast. Get your coupons from Venture Roofing for up to $250,000 off. Also, go to storefrontier.com. Get your new Fat Thor podcast Merry Christmas 2020 shirts, long sleeve, and hoodies. They are limited edition because it's only 2020. This will be the only year they will have 2020 on them. Next year will be probably the logo, but without 2020, obviously. So go get it. Help support the show, support what we're doing. We're just trying to struggle and get by through this thing until shows like Pranksgiving and other things come back to life so we can get back on the road and do this and do our stuff on comedy and shows on the road as well as working normally. That is the main thing. So help us out. Go buy a t-shirt, a koozie, something at Fat Thor at storefrontier.com/Andy's Room and visit our friends at Venture Roofing. But that's it. That's our show for Black Friday. We're going to cut it a little short now, about 6-7 minutes. Let you guys have some fun. Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching. Go to YouTube, check us out. Also go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and hundreds of other things. All these, if any one of these are your choice of listening to podcasts, there you go. We're on over 17 platforms, includes an Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean, Deezer, all that. Go and give us a 5-star. Please go give us just a 5-star. Even if you're just listening, you don't have to write a review. Just click the 5-star button. Help us out because it helps trend us to the top of the list and gives us more exposure to more people to possibly be listening to. And so that's about it. Anything else you guys say, Rick, before we sign off and say goodnight to everybody and have a great weekend? By the way,
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And we will see you coming in December. We're going to roll it down to the end of the year with a Fat Thor podcast. So hang in there.
That's right. I've got a very special guest lined up next week. We're probably going to have to record and launch that one due to time differences in LA and here. But we've got one lined up, and Rick and I'll be talking about that and launching it probably next week, if not the next week. But we've got some guests I'm lining up right now for all the month of December all the way into the new year. And also it's day 26 of my No Drink November. Come Sunday, it's over. It's over. It's over and I'm back. Yes, we know you've done a great job not participating in this, Rick, and I appreciate that very much. I know. Hey, look, again, if it hadn't been for this ruptured bicep I have and surgery, I probably would not have been doing the whole month. I might have taken a week or two off, but yeah, I'm trying to heal. But anyways, but that's what we got.
You're representing
Right, exactly. All right, folks, that is going to be the podcast for us this week for Black Friday 2020. Happy Thanksgiving and get ready. We'll see you guys next week. So long, folks.